Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I want to talk about the money that Facebook hopefully owes me, and I'm hoping that they're going to owe you sooner than later. And here's what's going on. Now, a lot of this is coming from TechCrunch, and it's absolutely cool, and I'm very happy to see this. But a class action lawsuit was filed basically against Facebook by the citizens of Illinois, and I happen to live in Illinois, in Chicagoland area, and here we are. This got filed a few years ago. Now, this suit alleges that Illinois citizens did not consent to have their uploaded photos scanned with facial recognition and weren't informed how long the data would be saved when the mapping started in 2011. As an Illinois citizen, I completely agree. I had no flippin' clue, as did anybody, when they started doing this until it eventually came to light much later on, let alone any idea what they were going to do with the data. I mean, this is the boat that literally everybody in the world with Facebook is in. They just went ahead and did this. Now, I continue. Basically, Facebook started this in 2011, and with this lawsuit, the way it is looking is that Facebook could face up to a $1,000 to $5,000 per user penalty on the 7 million people in Illinois that basically are attached to this class action lawsuit. That could be a maximum of $35 billion that Facebook owes to citizens of the single state of Illinois. And we are not the most populous state in the union. California, I'm looking at you. Now, Facebook recently filed a motion to dismiss this case and basically its appeal of the class certification of the plaintiffs back in August, so a few months ago. Now, the reason why we're talking about this is just the other day, a three-panel judge Ninth Circuit Court denied the request for what's called an en banc hearing before the full Ninth Circuit. So basically that would have halted the case. And so this case is moving forward unless the Supreme Court steps in and decides to side with Facebook in this sense. Now, to quote TechCrunch, one of those judges said that it seems likely that the Facebook facial recognition data could be used to identify them in surveillance footage or even unlock a biometrically secured cell phone. Facebook had originally built the feature to power photo tag suggestions, asking users if it's them or a particular friend in an untagged photo. And basically, they were not doing anything with this. Now, a Facebook spokesperson responded to this ruling, and I quote, "Facebook has always told people about its use of face recognition technology," that's a lie, "and given them control over whether it's used for them," also a lie. "We are reviewing our options and will continue to defend ourselves vigorously." I have no doubt that they will continue to defend themselves vigorously, but quite frankly, a lot of those controls were retroactively put in, if I recall, and we had no idea that we were all being put into facial recognition databases as early as 2011. A lot of this came to light much later on, in the same way that the Cambridge Analytica scandal pretty much brought a massive amount of data mining to light that, let's say, outside of the privacy and cybersecurity wonks in the world, really weren't paying attention to this. And so $35 billion is a little more than a slap on the wrist to a company that's worth about $700 billion right now, if I'm doing my market math right. And so I think that's a good start. If you start combining, let's say, other states joining this class action, like California, looking at you, New York, another very populous state, Florida as well, Texas, and on and on and on, then we start to see that we possibly have a constitutional violation here, in that sense. So I think this is a good step in the right direction. And, obviously, if Illinois wins this, I would like my $5,000, please. I would be more than happy to donate it to a fund that would continue to sue Facebook. That's, the thing. So anyway, on top of this, we also have Senator Ron Wyden. He is a Democrat, I believe, from Oregon, if I remember correctly. He is now publicly calling basically to have Mark Zuckerberg either put in jail or sued. I'm hoping he watched my video entitled "It's Time to Put Mark Zuckerberg in Jail" back in April. We are also seeing the founder of Salesforce, I cannot remember his first name, but his last name is Benioff, saying it is time to break up Facebook. And I quote him, "They're going after your kids." And so we are now starting to see a lot of pressure on this. And quite frankly, I think when we are looking back in history, Facebook is not going to be on the right side of this. Not because they built an amazing social media platform, but because of all the things they did with this against our knowledge, against our understanding. And they, quite frankly, have just touted the laws for years and years. I've done videos on that. And if Senator Wyden is watching in any way, shape, or form, if you need anybody to testify, Lord knows I am all for it. Just let me know. And so that is your news of the day. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter, at Nick A. ESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.